What's going on, guys? Today we've got the marquee matchups, and the marquee matchups this week are very simple. They are very easy. Two of these have 11 players from the same league, which means loyalty shouldn't be a problem as long as you have everyone in their right position. Another one has players from all the same nation, all Portuguese, so that one also shouldn't be a problem with loyalty. And the last one could be a little tricky because you're going to need a player from either Egypt or Ghana, but that's it. You could really fill out the rest of the team with just about anything, and the chemistry on that one is only 85. So we're going to jump in. I'm going to show you guys how I put these together, and then I'm going to give you guys a few other squad options that I found online that could also be helpful. So let's jump into it. Before we do, drop a thumbs up, subscribe. Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm going to knock a few of these out. The first one I'm going to do here is the Villareal versus Valencia. Very simple. You have to have a Villareal player and a Valencia player. I put Bakambu as my first one, and I have two Valencia players. This guy here in a silver because I just didn't mind getting rid of him. Now you don't have to really worry about chemistry here because the rest of the requirements are that you need 11 BBVA players, which means you should get all gold links when you line everyone up next to each other because they're all from the same league. As you can see here, I have a left back as a right back and a goalkeeper as a center back, so you have a little bit of wiggle room as long as you get all BBVA players and a majority of them in the right positions. I even have a left midfielder as a left wing, so I'm losing 1 point of loyalty there and quite a bit back here with a goalkeeper and a left back playing out of position. But that's the kind of wiggle room you have. You could actually have a few players out of position if you don't have all of the players to fill this out. Okay, so I decided to include this one, a group of players from the BBVA that are all very cheap. None of these guys are over 1,000 coins, and this is a good way to go. You're not going to worry about loyalty, so especially if you have everyone in their right position. This squad actually has a center back at a left back and right back, but it still works. This is 7,500 coins for this squad. This one shouldn't be too hard. I'm going to do this one so I could submit it and get some more players because I'm hoping to get some Mexican players, players from the Mexican League or even players from the Portuguese League to fill out the next two. Oh, geez, Jumbo Premium Gold. That's a 15k pack? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And that's not good. Okay, Fabianski, not a great pull. We do not. Oh, we do get a Portuguese player. We get one Portuguese player. That will help. A glove that will sell, and nothing else that will really sell. I like that kit though. Okay, so we're jumping ahead here to the Egypt Ghana. I had an Egyptian or a Ghana player, and I had this guy from Ghana, Abu, and he is from the Tippeligaen, the Norwegian league, basically. And I put a Norwegian league player to the striker and a left mid, so we got some chemistry here. I mean, you only need players from the same league 3 maximum. It's as many as you could have from the same league. You need 4 rare players, 80 chemistry, and 11 players. So I kind of did a strategy here. I used 3 Norwegian players that lined up with my player from Ghana. Now I went Russian league here. These 3 players, the right mid and the right back, get full chem. The goalkeeper, or the striker, gets a little bit of chem because he's Russian. In the back here, I have the German league as the 2 center backs and a goalkeeper. 2 of those are rare also, so I get all my rare cards out of the way because I have the 2 Norwegian players that are rare and the 2 German players. Now I just threw a German player over here because I needed a German 2. I just need a German player to match up with this German player here, and I couldn't use another Bundesliga player. And then in the middle here, I just threw this guy from the Austrian league because I had everything there. Now everyone here has loyalty, so I'm going to put up on the screen right now another version of this that doesn't require loyalty. Okay, so I put this one up, and this one, none of these guys are going to cost over 300 coins, maybe 400 coins at the most. And the key to this is getting players that have good links, because you want to try to do this without loyalty, especially if you have to go out and buy all these players. But this is a really good way to do it. If you guys want to pause, look at the players' names, write them down, and put this one together. This one shouldn't cost you more than 3,000 coins, though. This is a template, remember. You could do this version of it, or look how this one's put together with the leagues. They're matched up here. You got the leagues in the back there, the Dutch leagues, those 2 players back there, the Bundesliga 2, and then the other players, the Ghana players over here, matching up in there too. So this one is very, very cheap. So there you go, guys. So I'm going to submit this and get this pack again so I can try to get more players to fill out the rest of it. I try to do these without spending as much money as possible. Obviously, I can go out and buy all the players for some of these other ones, and then I would end up probably packing a few of them again, which would be a waste of money. So this is actually a terrible pack. This is also why I wanted to just get this one out of the way, because it's a terrible pack. It's like you get a gold, a bunch of silver, and a bunch of bronze. Like you get it's a mixed pack. But I did get a player from the Mexican League, which is good. Another player I needed.
Okay, so let's finish these squad build challenges. We did the Villareal, Valencia, we did Egypt, Ghana. Now let's do Tigres and America. And once again, I'm going to show you what I put together. Now, I actually had to buy all of these players except two. I just got this one, this guy here, in the last pack that I opened. But this is not about loyalty also. This is about getting a Tigre or an America player. The Tigre player that I chose, actually I chose neither one. Oh no, this Tigre is the goalkeeper here. And these guys, they don't go for as much as I thought they would. Right now, you can get this goalkeeper for 700 coins. You can probably get him even less than that. Not very expensive, 700 coins, and then fill out the rest of it with Mexican League players. Most of these guys cost me 750, just under 1,000 coins for most of these guys. So this one could cost you probably just under 10,000. I'd say you could probably get this probably for about 7,000 to 8,000 coins if you do a couple bins. Or if you do a couple buy nows, snipe a few things, maybe bid on a few things and try to get the lowest price. But this one shouldn't cost you too much. Okay, so here's another version of the Mexican squad. Like I said, these are cheap. You shouldn't have to spend any more than 8,000 coins on this whole squad. As you can see, a lot of these guys are 800, 850 coins, 700 coins. You don't need to spend a lot of money on this. Try to get as many players in the right position as possible so you have wiggle room, like I have here with the center defensive mid as a center back. So you get a silver players pack. And like I said, loyalty is not a big deal because they're all from the same league. And if you can get everyone in their right position. You probably have a few, maybe one or two players you could play out of position to get away with that. So we got our silver pack. Now let's do this one, which was to me the most expensive one because you need all players from Portugal. That's it, okay? All the players need to be from Portugal. Now I had a few players. I packed this Portuguese guy in the last pack I opened also, and I had this Portuguese right midfielder also. So I was able to get away with a few players not on full chemistry. So you need one Guimarães player, one Braga player, one or the other. I chose this Braga player, got him for 1,300 coins, not that bad. You need 11 players from Portugal, 8 gold players, 85 chemistry, and 11 players in the squad. And like I said, this is another one of these easy challenges because you don't need to really worry about loyalty. If you had all Portuguese players in their right position, you're going to get full chemistry. So obviously I have a few. I have a right mid as a striker, I have a right mid as a CM, and those guys are out of position. But other than that, everyone else has pretty good chemistry. So I've got 6 and 2, and I've got a left wing over here as a left mid, so he's down on chemistry. But see, as you can see, you could wiggle a few players in here without a lot of chemistry and still get away with it. This is the last alternative team I'm going to show you guys. Again, all Portuguese players. These are some of the cheapest players going right now. They're all about 1,000 coins. Some are a little bit more than that. And this is the one you're going to spend the most money on probably because all Portuguese players are going for about 1,300 coins to 1,000 coins. If you can get them under that, you're getting a good deal. You have a little bit of room with, out of position players. So I'd try to get away with that too. So there we go. We're going to get a premium gold pack for putting this together. And this one is probably going to cost you the most out of any of them. Again, I was trying to do these one at a time because I wanted to try to open a few packs to try to get players for the next challenge so I don't have to spend so much coins. So let's submit this, get our last pack. There we go. There we go. There we go. Marquee matchups complete. Okay, guys.
So here we go. We've finished off this. We get 1,000 coins. Nice to get 1,000 coins after I just spent all of that money to put these together. We get 3 packs. It'd be nice to get one of these orange cards. Let's open the silver pack first. Yeah, I'd like to get one of those man of the match cards. Our silver pack is going to be pretty bad. We get Torres from the MLS. And wow, lots of players. An all silver player pack. Gotta look for those League 1 players. None. They're all French League 2 players, which is a bummer. A few MLS players. They don't really sell for too much right now. Not a great silver pack. I've had much better silver packs. Of course, my rare player is a bronze. That's kind of disappointing. So let's send that to the club. Let's open our first gold pack. This is just a regular 7,500 pack. Don't expect anything great out of this. And I don't. Great. There we go. Corb. Non-rare. Kind of a bummer there. Okay. So we get some consumables. At least we get consumables out of it. Send that to the club. And we've got our last pack. And this one's really the best one. An all players pack. Premium players pack. 3 rare. Come on. Give me something decent. We get a Portuguese player. There we go. Portuguese center back, which will probably sell at least for 1,400 coins just because of the Portuguese challenge that I was just explaining. And, yeah, not that great. But there it is, guys. There is the marquee matchups for the week. Make sure you guys let me know in the comment section if you guys filled this out. Tell me what you got in your packs, if you got something good, if you didn't get anything at all. Until next time, thanks for freaking watching.